been a few days, Uh, I have been taking a few days to think about things. Like, okay, part of it is because life, like general life, was pretty busy this week, so I just didn't have too much time to go live today. Today, not today. Obviously, I'm live right now. I'm in this week, right? So that's basically it. But also because I kind of had to think a lot about like what happened on the stream on Sunday or the last stream, practically a week ago at this point. And I had to think a little bit about it because that stream was a very like eye-opening stream because it kind of put perspective on how little I know what I'm doing. Like forget about the singing for a sec because like that is a separate thing. More so, I just kind of don't know what I'm doing, and it's clear that I have like this vision of what I want this to be, but I don't have the and like my head. What is it? I mean, my heart's in the right place, but my head isn't. You know what I mean? And like I keep saying, oh, I want it to sound like this, and I want it to. I want it to. Oh my god, my voice is already being weird. Okay, and I want it to sound a certain way, and I want it to, I just want it to, yeah, I want it to sound a certain way, right? So like, in doing that, right, I kind of, in doing that, right, what happens is that I essentially just it sounds like I want the song to sound a certain way, but I just can't. I don't know about making instrumentals. Like I don't know how hard it is to make instrumentals. So I'm not really in a position to talk about these things, right? Because I don't know what I'm doing, right? Like even with because the thing about writing lyrics is that it's really a surface level or like such a small portion of what like what is it like of what making music is about. Like okay, like I guess it just depends on what you mean by music. For me, like my thought process is that I think realistically, right, the goal for this channel, right, is that let's just say a year, 5 years, whatever, I don't know how long it take. I want this to be a place where you can release somewhat decent quality music, maybe even a music video under like almost a company in a way, right? But think about how little of that I can do at the moment, right? First of all, I can barely sing. Like I don't sing well. I don't know much about making instrumentals, which of course the one has provided a lot of insight on. But of course I can't tell him what I want the song to sound like because like it's not that perfect like that, right? Like you can't just be like, oh, I sang it this way, so it needs to sound like this, right? Like that's definitely something I did too much of on the last stream, where I was like, oh, it has to sound this way, and it has to be like that. And that's not. I think that's definitely something I need to work on because, like, at the I don't. I think I pictured a song a certain way when I'm writing the lyrics, and I kind of have to accept it's not going to sound like that perfectly. So right here, what we have is I took what the one suggested is that I I try making the melody myself, which I did sort of, and that I try to do some experimenting where I can because he already built all of the instrumental. Now, of course, if I do want to experiment with anything, I figured I should do it on like a separate song or separate, I guess, project because if I mess up anything there, I won't know how to fix it. So here, this is a copy essentially of what he made, and I'm just gonna try to experiment a bit. One thing I definitely have to kind of learn how to do more or more correctly with these instrumentals is the fact that the instrumental and the song don't need to sound the same, and that's something that I just don't understand how you can be singing one thing, but the instrumental could be something almost completely different, and it just doesn't sit right with me. And maybe it's because of autotune, right? Autotune makes that so much more seamless, but like I personally don't get it. I don't get it. Like, how is that possible? How can a song sounds one way in the instrumental, but then sound another way in the lyric, or like the actual singing? And I think that's just something I won't understand for like a while. And I think part of it is auto tune, right? I guess you have to think about it like, oh, well, I guess the voice is instrument, right? So that would be what makes it kind of blend well with instrumental. But that's not something I understand, honestly. So, like, I don't know. But I digress. We came here today to attempt something. I want to try to get the song, because even if okay, here's what I have right now. Let me see if it's too loud. Let me try. I don't want to really get too loud because I might cringe a bit. I did record some vocals, but they're bad, so they're not really important. We don't need to listen to them right now. Like, I think for me, what I'm doing is I'm kind of approaching these instrumental as if it's like a piano cover, which doesn't really seem like the way to go, right? Because like piano is meant, because okay, obviously if you're playing a song on the piano, you have to kind of play it word for word, or else no one's gonna understand what you're doing. But in an instrumental, I suppose it is a little different. So yeah. Anyway, so what we're gonna try to do, because if you play it without the piano, it doesn't sound like anything much. Like it sounds like APT. It doesn't sound like the upbeat chorus I'm going for. So like okay, let's go back to what he made, like the actual one that he made, right? And we're gonna see what he did, because okay, let's just see what he did, because I want to see like what he's come up with so far. He did the chords, right? This is really sad, but okay. Why is it sad? Because like when I hear this, I keep thinking it's a melody, but like I can't let my brain keep falling into that trap, because that's not what it's supposed to be. But I don't know, it's so trippy. Uh, like okay, I want to play an instrumental as an example, but I don't know what instrumental wouldn't get me copyrighted. So maybe I shouldn't do that, because I don't know. I think most of the songs that I would want to listen to on this stream would probably get me copyrighted, but I guess it doesn't really matter, because if it's just an instrumental, we might be fine. I don't know. That's debatable. I don't know. We'll call off in it. What did he put here? I think it's a bit unfinished. Like, I kind of want to try making this part higher. Like, that is, I don't really know what to do from here. Because if there's one person to figure out this, it's me, not him. Because this is technically more so to do with the lyrics than it does with the instrumental, right? If you want to get lyrics that fit the instrumental but don't necessarily sound the same as it, that feels like something I should be doing, not him. So let me just look at what we got here. Let's go one octave up. Okay, it is one octave up, and we're gonna see what it sounds. Not necessarily good, or I mean, not necessarily better. I mean, so let me undo that, and I'm trying to think, cause okay, now let's mute everything except this. Trying to think, like, what is the best way to approach this? Let's go back to, okay, it's time to do something that I didn't think I would do, and we're gonna go back to Day by Day. I know that I have somewhat not perfect memories of this song. I think it kind of made me question what exactly I was doing. At this point, every single song that I listened to, that I've tried singing to, has done this. So, like, okay, let me see. Oh wait. So no melody here. Let's see. This song sounds like it would work without the melody. Okay. I definitely see what's going on here. Without it still sounds like the song without the melody. But I think at the least what I'll have to do is that I'll have to wait, hold on, let me find the project. what is this? What I have to do is sing this song without a melody, because like, or at least I'd sing it with the melody, but when I do the final track, there won't be one. So like here, there's no melody here, so that's not this part is not relevant, but. Yeah, there's like no beat here on. You know, this does give me an idea though. It gives me an idea, but I don't know if I have the talent to execute it. Let me think. Okay, I want to search. I think there's like a 90% chance this gets me copyrighted, but I think it might be worth it to figure it out. Let me see if. Okay, let me find the APT instrumental. Maybe I just play like 2 seconds of it. I won't get my ass copyrighted. Hold on. I might get copyrighted from this though. It's kind of interesting because I feel like this would work really well for this would work really well for the song, for my song, but like I don't know how to make that. Well, one thing is for sure, it's a little slower. So let's see. Let's try 140. Okay, it's a little too fast now. Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck, but we gotta do it. What's the play? Should I do metronome? There is no beat here, so. I need to visualize this. Hold on, wait. Hold on, let's see. So. The way, okay. Okay, how about we go 135? Okay. I don't know. Something tells me it should be faster, but I'm not sure. Dear future me, it's me a year ago. Okay, well, first of all, I think this style thing already does not suit me. But whatever, you know. Let's go to here. Okay, let's go back to the experiment version. Hey Mercer, how are you? It has been a while. I haven't streamed Pokemon in a few weeks, a few days, week and a half. Funny story about that, but I'll save that for the Cage Lock stream. Haven't streamed this in a while. And if you want to hear my big emotional rant about why I haven't done that, you can skip to the beginning because it's a long one. But to summarize it, after I know you weren't there for the full stream on Sunday, but let's just say that it's my lack of knowing what I'm doing was very clear on Sunday, and it made me seem like I was just kind of like saying like, oh, I wanted to sound like this, but I didn't actually know what I wanted it. Truth be told, I want this to go as far as it can, as far as it can with just one guy with a somewhat decent laptop and BandLab, right? Does part of me wish that this could be some, like, to me this has potential to be like probably the most exciting, unique thing that a teenager in college can do. Think about it. Like, just think about like the idea of like you can be like, you go to your friends like, yo, I'm trying to make this song and I want people to sing with me on it. Like a singing group. But doesn't that sound cool? Okay, maybe if you don't like singing, that doesn't sound cool whatsoever. To each their own. What I'm saying is that, like, I would say I have friends who, if I told them, oh, you want us to collaborate on a song, we could be like a singing group. Doesn't that sound cool? And with the budget of a bunch of teenagers that by no means are in an environment to do something like that, no means to do something like that, to make that kind of music, that's cool in my opinion, because it's taking something that like may not be what is dominating your life right now. Like, I'm an engineering major, like this is clearly not the most dominating thing in my life right now, and making it like not a job, but like something you can do. I feel like I want to bring this channel to be more successful than the Pokemon channel because it's something more unique and interesting. But anyway, Mercer, that's enough about me. I hope you are doing well. How are you doing? There is some Pokemon stuff going on in a few hours, I think, question mark. But we'll save that for later. And right now we're trying to figure out... oh my god, my voice. Right now we're trying to figure out... what we want to do with the song. So I listened to Day by Day, and I was looking at it, right? And I was like, okay, without the melody, this still sounds like a cohesive song. So I need to figure out a way to get this instrumental to sound like still sound like the song without what's the word? Like, without, man, that means us. No, don't worry. I think, are we the last people to do? Never mind. I don't want to talk too much about Pokemon here, but I think we might be the last group to do. Haven't done our match yet. Whatever. Like I said, save that for later. It might be chaotic because it's another early match for me, and it's 3 a.m. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll come back to that. Mercer, of course, thank you for sticking out. Right now, like I said, which I'm trying to see, because, like, like how about a month ago, or almost 2 months by now, recently I've been watching like a subathon, and that subathon has been going on for like 50 days, and it started around the time where I sent you that message. Anyway, that's a Pokemon thing. So subathon, what the fuck? My brain. Okay, like I was saying, about 2 months ago, I sent you that message basically saying how, oh my god, I think I finally figured out why I suck at instrumental. Is because I'm thinking about it way too literally. No, you're not. Oh, I see. Right. I saw that chat. It's kind of fun to watch y'all interact with each other, because y'all say things that I would never say, like, oh, speak dumb terms, got it. Which is something I would never say, because my humor is more like Like the jokes I make are more like just like pure nonsense, but they don't usually get people involved. If that makes any sense, I don't have a word to describe that. But my jokes are more focused on just like saying random things and less like roast. If that makes any sense, I don't know. That's like a whole a can of worms there in terms of like different humor styles. But I don't think that's the kind of joke I would make. But I'm watching Deadly interact. It's kind of funny. I guess he knows a thing or two about computers. But what was I saying? Right. So I need to find a way to get this instrumental to sound like the song without the melody, because I feel like this melody is kind of getting in the way of the song and stuff. And right now I'm just rambling a lot, but I do want to get some progress done today. And at the least I have till 7 o'clock. No, I'm kidding. I won't go that long. I'll probably go for like another hour. I just need to figure out what I want to do, because to be honest, I have no idea what I want to do either. I just want to get a stream today. Yeah, and Ariel, okay. Okay. But it was kind of funny because Dolphin actually laughed at a lot of my jokes, but I guess maybe our humor is similar that way. But anyway, so yes, I do hope other people can join the stream. I did ask a lot of my friends to subscribe, which is something. So maybe we'll see one of them at some point. I don't know. It is interesting to put myself out there. I do have an Instagram, and part of me is like, oh, I should post it on Instagram. I could get a lot of followers there. But if my parents or my other family or close friends see that, they're like, oh, you're doing a music channel? Oh, I want that's like, I don't want. Never mind. You know what I'm saying. So I do hope that I can grow this channel different than how I grew the Pokemon channel, because the Pokemon channel, I think I talked about this. That was an uphill battle. Like, it's been 6 years, almost 7. Oh my god, holy shit! It's been 7 years since I started the Pokemon channel. Technically closer to 6 years of me uploading, but you get the idea. There's like a whole journey there, and you can look at it as two ways, right? 6 years only out of 600 subscribers, okay, or 6 years I made it to 600 subscribers, because you can look at it as like, oh, there's probably YouTubers who have gotten more successful in 6 years than me, but at the same time, there's probably YouTubers who have gotten 6 years without getting any subscribers or very little. So I'm pretty fortunate that my channel is growing, and a lot of mistakes were made with the Pokemon channel in the early days that I could get into maybe on a Pokemon stream one day. But for today, what I want to say is that for the music channel, I want to try to grow it as organically as possible. And the way that music works is that I think it's a bit, I wouldn't say easier, but like, you know what? It's like, I think it's a bit more, I wouldn't say easier to gain subscribers, but kind of like there's a chance you could blow up more. And when you do, or at least the chances of you blowing up may be the same, but when you do, it's typically pretty big. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I want in a year, assuming that I haven't given up on this in like a month, I want to be like at 1,000, no, not 1,000. I want to get there at some point. Maybe 100 subscribers, have at least 2 complete songs, and maybe have someone else on a track with me. I don't know if the last one will happen. I've been asking a few of my friends, but most of them are like, oh, we're busy, or actually, I haven't asked many people, but the people I have asked are busy, and a lot of my friends just aren't singers. I think it's fair to say I don't come from a singing background. I did mention how I did do chorus when I was younger, but chorus sounds good because of the multiple people singing together. There's probably a science behind that, but I had to stop rambling or I'm not gonna get anything done. So let me just see what we're working with. This is what the one has made so far. Let me know what you think, Mercer, because what happened on Sunday is that I kept giving him guidance on what I wanted to sound like, but like instrumentals are not perfect. You can't, the way the brain thinks of what you want something to sound like, it will probably end up sounding really different from what it can. And maybe it's kind of the reason why it was so defeating on Sunday, because we already tried making instrumental and singing first, and there I wasn't able to sing it, and that's not really his fault, and I couldn't sing it. And then we tried this, and it kind of ended badly too. not badly, but they didn't end as smoothly as I would have liked, and that's was kind of also my fault too because he's able to make whatever instrumental he wants. But when I tell him what to do, he gets it's kind of up in the air it's almost more confusing when you tell him what you want it to sound like because you're limited on what it can sound like, right? And what he ended up making sounds a bit different than what I would have imagined, which is not a problem, but it wasn't making sense to me. And when I said that, I would say we disagreed on a few things about how he wanted the song to sound like. Look, if I do collaborate with someone, it'll be as someone who is also super passionate about this. So we'll see what happens with that. I've always pictured that I would be doing this with other people and not by myself because there's so much that I can't do. But oh my god, I haven't talked to. I guess I'm just letting out all my energy today. let me start playing what he has. This is supposed to be like the rap, but we'll come back to it. Sorry, Mercer, I'm talking way too much. I should probably do more music stuff. This part sounds like a pre-chorus, but then again, my brain is still kind of looped into the idea of like, oh, it has to sound like what the instrumental is. Put the melody back in. Where is it? Here. Wait. Nope. No. Here. There you go. Oh, wrong one. This one. Nope. Wait. Bro. Like, I guess I don't know. This is not my strong suit, like whatsoever. Like it's not. It really isn't. Cause I'm trying to see if I can get this orange section to what is it? Be more high pitched so that it kind of fits what the melody would sound like anyway. Cause I'm trying to not use the melody. It just feels like something that I feel like needs to be done in order to become more successful with the music. But it does sound good, so that was never like in question. Like it never sounded bad. Like come on, let's be real here. But I want to try to get this to sound more closer to the melody. But how would we get to do that? Let's see. What instrument is this? This is a guitar. I mean, the bass actually. Like, okay, maybe what we could do. Let's see. I gotta be very careful though, because these notes are very tightly packed. Let me think. What if, okay, maybe what we need to do is raise it up an octave or two. Ooh. Could you play, sure. One sec. Sure. Maybe I'll make it a bit louder too. Maybe it's too quiet. I'll play it again. Let me just... I guess I'll just play you this, because this is effectively what it is. Technically, because we didn't get as far with this one as I would have hoped. And it was one of those moments where, like, you kind of... It left me questioning what exactly I was doing, which is something I've been doing a lot with the music channel recently. Because you kind of... You know you have to try. Because if you don't, you're going to look back in a year and be like, shit, I'm a year older and I haven't done anything. Right? And I hate doing that because I'm 18 now, and if I keep doing that, eventually I'll be, like, 20... I don't want to do that to myself. I know that there's a possibility this works out. I just need to figure out how the best way it works for myself. So anyway, here's what we have. I'm gonna mute the melody because I made this. So this is all him. I'll make it a little louder. It might be a little too quiet. I don't know. Maybe a little too slow, but like this could arguably also be the rap section, but I don't know if I know how to rap. Like we saw the demo. Ooh, that was a bit painful to watch. Oh my god, but it was a bit painful to watch. Less cringe than I would have. Like it could have been more cringe than it was. Like it was actually, but it definitely was cringe. Like it's not. Let's not pretend it wasn't. First step to being a good singer is knowing that you sound bad. So, oh wait, wrong section. Wait, let me start here. Oh, that's distorted. Nope, too much. This might actually work for the rap, actually. Maybe actually, it might actually work for the rap because. Dear future me, maybe. Now, obviously, I don't want to finick too much with what the one did because this is his work, not mine. So I'm gonna go to the draft that I made because that one is mine, so I can play around with more stuff. Last thing I want is to mess up his work, so I'll go to the draft I made and try to do something there. We are limited on what we can do based on what the one has kind of given to us. But we can still try to get something going. So, I just called it a Dear Me in a Year experiment. But the goal, by the way, today is to get a short with the instrumental. But that might not work out, so we'll see. Make it a little louder. Now, I'm still a little bit hesitant about the rap section, so we're going to come back to that. I just gotta think. So, okay, we're gonna sing it. It's gonna sound bad, but I need it to kind of pace how it's gonna sound. So, all right, how do we do this? How do I not cringe when doing this? We know it's about. I did kind of count it in my brain. It is about 8 measures, so I gotta pace it out. Let's see. Wait, no. Okay, so this would be the beginning, right? It's about 8 measures, so that's good. It means every line is a measure. Let me get the lyrics that I made, so because I don't entirely remember them. It's been about 2 weeks since I looked at them, like about a week or two since I looked at them. So, Dear Me in a Year. Who knows? There's probably a lot of people out there in the world who have tried doing stuff like that, what I'm doing, but they all given up. And my answer to them is, I get it. I can't necessarily tell you, give you any advice because I get that a lot. But dear future me, it's me a year. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how to rap, which just sucks because I think my voice would fit it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just approaching this wrong. Let's just do it, okay? Dear future me, it's me a year ago. It's crazy to think how much I've grown. Day by day, I don't know. How do I approach this? Hmm. I don't know. Let me think. Let's just kind of speak it for now. Not try too hard because I want to focus on the chorus. So let's just speak it for now. We're gonna mute this. Dear future me, it's me a year ago. It's crazy to think how much I've grown. Day by day it feels so slow, but year by year how fast it goes. Dear future me, how do you feel? Was your year full of fun and zeal? Was the outcome your ideal, or did it feel kind of unreal? Sounded bad, but it was supposed to, so let's not it feel kind of unreal. Okay, I was way too close to the mic there. You could hear the peak. But anyway, that's just there. Okay, perfect. Basically 16 measures. Okay. So that means at the beginning will be 32 measures. Wow. Is that really that long? Part of me is thinking we could do like a pre-chorus here, but I'm limited, like I said, so. Nope, that's not this one. Me, how do you feel? Was your year full? A little too slow, I think. Might be. So now we have to think about the chorus. I don't. Okay, here's the melody. Let's see what the. Let's play around with the melody a bit. And let's just say that let's just say, for example, it starts here. Okay, for example. Okay, this is actually 31st, I think. 32nd. Okay. There's a drum here. This actually doesn't sound that bad. Like, okay, it does sound a bit, what's the word? Like, you know, it sounds very auto-clicky. So, like, it just sounds like I'm clicking the note in real time. Sounds a bit scuffed, right? But doesn't sound bad. I just need to figure out a way to make this sound more cohesive. Because right now it just sounds kind of choppy. This is actually, this is 8, is this a multiple of 8? It's 22. Okay, we'll just drag it here. I don't know, makes it more convenient because I think 8 measures is a good way to measure things. We need something a bit more consistent. Like, we need like a third instrument in the background to layer it. But I know that. But I learned enough to know that. But I haven't learned enough to know how to do that. Oh, it's muted. I have an idea. And it's probably not a good one, but we're gonna try it. We need to simplify it, right? Now just think like, okay, I'm not gonna play it because I'm pretty sure JYP Entertainment does copyright. So, like, they don't copy strike you, so it's not like your channel will be deleted or some crap if you what is it? if you use their music, but you will be prevented from mods. I don't know. It's weird. The point is that they do copyright claim you, so I'm not gonna play it. But if you listen to Twice's strategy, it's just another very clear example of how instrumentals and lyrics do not sound the same. And since I know you've heard that song before, Mercer, maybe if you want to get understand, well, actually, you probably already heard it. You don't even need to ask this question because you've already heard it probably. So I don't think you have to ask this question, but like you can, the instrumental kind of, sort of, what is it? Like kind of like guides into the first beat, but it doesn't continue it. So like the first line is like a certain way, right? Oh frick. Hold on. There you go. Like it kind of like guides into the first beat, but it doesn't continue it. So it's like the first note, the first note instrumental and the first line of that they're singing sounds pretty similar, but then they continue singing in a different way, but the instrumental still sounds the same. How does that work? I don't know. But even if I ask the one this, he definitely knows about it. So let's just see how this sounds. This is simplified. So now everything is one note. Not quite. Oh, it's limited, whatever. But it's not like there's nothing playing. It's that. So it's not that there's nothing playing. It's that. I need to think. Could you, let's see. Okay, good. Now it's time to pull a crazy stunt. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. We're not done yet. There's something, we're cooking something, I guess. I'll be back in like a minute. All right, time for our crazy idea. So, if you recall, viewers, if you were here for this, we did. Oh wait, frick. We're gonna go to day by day. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me just turn off something. we're gonna go back to Day by Day, which, like I said, my memories of this song are not the most pleasant, mostly because I am reminded constantly about how I cannot sing it. but there, right there, lies a piano. This piano is consistent, right? It's a consistent beat, but when you play it by itself, it's not the whole song. So we're gonna take this now. Of course, this is not me saying that's gonna sound. Can you export? You can. Okay, good. This is not me saying that's going to sound perfectly in the other instrumental. But what it could do is it could kind of tell me, give me more insight and perspective on what I'm trying to get it to sound like. Because when I stream with the one tomorrow, he needs to know what I'm trying to do. So we need a little more. We need a little more. So funny keys, good. So copy and paste it perfectly. We're gonna unmute it. It's kind of funny how it's kind of funny because it does not sync whatsoever. So we gotta think. Okay, well, it's already not a bit of a train wreck. So let's see. See, I wish we could just combine notes together. That would make this so much easier. It's kind of interesting because it might actually fit with the song, but I had to figure out how to get it to. I have an idea. We're just kind of playing around a bit here, but that's like what half of what instrumental is about. This is literally just his just the one's piano, by the way. This is nothing new. I'm just kind of playing around a bit to see if it'll sound functional. Why does it do that? Can you like copy and paste? Like it's not a thing? You just forgot how to do that? Okay, hold on. Why can I not just oh, is it because I imported it? That's cringe. Okay, hold on. Let me just export it then. Or maybe you can't. I don't. What? What the frick? Okay, can you at least cut it? Okay, you can. Okay, good. I guess you're only limited to whatever. What do you mean? What do you mean? You just don't want to work? Piece of crap. All right. Well, if that is the case, though, I will just Control Z, Control C, and then Control V it where I want it. I'm kind of curious how this sounds. It's this is not coherent. Okay, pause this. This is not it. It's not it. As much as I want it to work, it's not it. So what I'll do as a final attempt is just make it one octave lower, but I doubt it's going to change much. What the frick? What? Why does it sound so out of sync? Never mind, okay? We're gonna delete the funny keys. They don't need to be here. Okay. Next idea. We can have a simpler version of the beat, right? But under that, we can still have the melody. It's not that some songs don't do this. It's just that not most songs don't do this. So let's get another instrument. Preferably another piano. Wait, what piano is this? I think this is grand, right? Yeah. So then another one. Pick the instrument. Which one? We'll find out. Let's see. Oh wait, it's muted. I can't hear it because it's muted. Funny. Okay. Oh wait, no. Let me hear the. Can I hear it on the instrument though? Is that? Can I do that? Thank you. Okay, so now here's my 2 cents. If I can get this to sort of layer in the background, maybe I could achieve like the full sound. I don't know. We are way out of my ballpark here. Let's just keep it that way. Not keep it. Let's just say it that way. So we take the original melody. We're gonna export it, and supposedly when I sure, I'll save. Supposedly when I put it in the other instrument section, it should just immediately convert to that. I don't know that, but who knows? You never know. So we'll give it a go, I guess. So please. What the frick? Why is it so that's kind of, it's funny, but it's not good. No. Hey, I thought I asked for a piano. What the hell you want? I asked for a piano. You suck. it's kind of funny. I wouldn't really call it good. Let's go keyboard. Ah, no, I freaked that up. Can I loop? Wow. Oh, that sounds not bad. Okay. It doesn't sound bad. It just sounds not that great. Let me get the loop. Let me see. Okay, let me try something. Oh, it looped. It's a grand piano. Haha. Lo-fi, really? Some of these are kind of funny. Ha. Ha 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 ha. It's working. There's no shot. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's looped. Okay. I don't know. Like, I think the problem is that, like, okay, this part I do like. This part it could work. Wait, no, it didn't. This part works. Because if I try singing this without anything else, it's not gonna sound right. I don't know, maybe that's exactly it. Alright, it's time. Okay, we might get copyrighted for this, but it's worth it. Mercer, if you haven't heard strategy in a few weeks, we're gonna do it. Strategy instrumental. Start a key. Okay. We might get copyrighted, but that's okay. We are prepared for the copyright. This is an ad. Hold on. Sorry. It's in Mandarin because that's where I am. So here, skip. There you go. Might get copyrighted for this. It's interesting because okay, I'm not gonna play the whole thing because at that point I'd just be listening to good music, which is good, but like not in this case, not really relevant. What I'm trying to get at is that the song and the lyrics sound very different. So what am I missing here? I'm making it sound way too literal. So I just need to get a kind of stable plan for what exactly I want the one to do. So but the difference is that with this, the note kind of fades out, which, well, okay, back to this. I keep, there it is. There's like no moment where there is no sound, right? But here, there's empty, there's kind of an empty sound. So if I were to do it like this, I would need another instrument. So what would that be? What would that be? Is the question. Truly the question. Indeed. So let's go back to Time Capsule. This is what he called the song. Oh, it's already here. Okay. We don't really have much to work with here, but this is all he's given. We have left essentially, which is not like I don't know if this would fit in the chorus anyway. Okay, so what if we do this? What if I... So let's go back to the experiment, right? And right now what we have is a pretty empty sounding chorus, but if I put it here, and I'm gonna Control V, how about this? Oh, this is not in sync. Okay, since this is a draft, I can definitely experiment with this. What if we do no drums? We need another instrument to kind of blend in with this one. Like this. All right, it's time. We're gonna do a bold move. We're just gonna delete this whole thing. Wait, why is it not playing? Could you not? Like, please? We're trying to make something here. Kakashi, hey, how are you? It is good to see you. It's good to see you. if you want some backstory on what we're working on, I will gladly provide that. But if you do know what we're doing, we are working on the next song. But you weren't here for Sunday streams. You might be missing some context. So I'm happy to provide that if you'd like. Okay, but like, come on, like, why do you gotta be like this? Okay, let me just. It's not playing. I've still. Well, I hope it gets better, Kakashi. And I hope, yeah, I hope I can bring some joy to your day. Uh, yeah, I mean, yeah. That I hope we can be of comfort to you. There's Pokemon streaming later. I think we have a cage match today, so I hope that can cheer you up. But of course, if you would like to not like do other things, completely understand that as well. Of course, I always appreciate you being here. And yeah, I mean, it's like I am trying to it's like trying to go for a happy song. But I guess this song, I'm not sure this song qualifies as that, because I was one of my friends was asking me like what genre this song is, and I was like, I don't know actually. I think he said we are confirmed for a time, but I haven't we haven't fully confirmed it, but I think we know that time works for him. So yeah, but nothing's been confirmed yet. So Nerd did win his match though, which is pretty cool. It took a long time. What they're even talking about there? I do want to play Gartic Phone with the squad though. That sounds like sounds like pure chaos, and I love it. So. But let me see. So what was I doing? Right. So this part in itself might be a good chorus. Kakashi, I'm not really sure how much you missed out on, but if you want to hear something, I know you watched the short. I did read your comment on the short. I didn't respond. There wasn't really much to say, but I did read them. Yeah, I think this song does fit a lot with that one artist, but I don't really know if she would be able to sing it. Or okay, that's not the best way to put it. I can't picture her singing it because I think this song, like, I don't know. I've only heard that one song from her, so I can't really speak for her style. But yeah, I mean, this song would fit her considering that one song she made. It would fit her style. It's a good song. So yeah. But that short is probably the most success that I've had with making music in a while. But it's good. It's kind of bittersweet because if you look at it as that's the most I'll ever accomplish or that's the most I have accomplished, two very different ways to look at it. So I don't know. There's just so little I can do without the one here. Let's see. This sounds good for a chorus, but like I do not know the logistics on what else to add here, and I do not want to go back to day by day because No. So let's see. Okay, I guess the best way to do this would be to test it. Not here, not here, here. Here, technically here. And we're gonna get some chords. There you go. I'll try to make it longer. How long is this? I mean, yeah, it does technically work. I don't know about it, but it could work. I'm. Wait, is this the right instrument? I'm making sure. It is, okay. This is so scuffed, but okay. Let's see. Nope. Okay, if this is the best we got, I think we might need to wait for the one. In fact, it does technically work too. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how this doesn't even sound that horrible in my ears, but it's not that fitting, but. It's kind of funny how it does technically work, but it doesn't. I wouldn't really say it's like sounds good. Let me see. Because there is a stream with the one, in like about like less than a day from now. But I wanted to I want to do something today just to kind of get something out. I don't know if this works. It's kind of funny though. Like, admittedly, it's kind of funny. You have to admit, but it doesn't make any sense. But I don't know. Something doesn't feel right about it. Because I am by in no means a genius. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know. This part might be out of our element. You know, the fact that I don't hate it though, like it kind of fits. I don't know. What do y'all think? Like it kind of does. It kind of fits. Ironically, it doesn't sound that horrible in my opinion, but I don't know if it sounds that good. Let me think. I don't hate it though. Oh, maybe. Okay. Let me try this. Let me okay. I mean, how about this? If I did it like this. I don't hate it. I don't know. I don't hate it, but okay. Let's try it with the drums. The drums too. Sounds good, but it doesn't sound like the song I have in mind. Maybe we need to lower it. I don't know if the note is right. Let's just play around a bit. Let's play around a bit. Let's play around a bit, and let's try lowering it down and like. Let's try this. Okay, no worries, Kakashi. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no worries. You know, I of course appreciate you showing up at all. Taking time out of their day to watch some random guy on the internet will always be appreciative towards me. So please don't worry about it. So yeah. Anyway, no biggie. I guess I don't know, but. Like if you need to leave, you don't need it. It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to tell me. Just you know, you do you. You know. It's not like what I'm doing is very entertaining. It's just me like just playing around with keys. So. Oh wait, no. This isn't even the right key. Wait, run it back. Oh, I know what I did. Okay. This is definitely. It's kind of funny how this is the farthest I have gotten, but it's still not that good. But it's okay. It's okay. It sounds pretty good. It just doesn't sound like the song I had in mind. I don't know. This kind of works for something else, but not a chorus. Also, this is not in my range anyway. I don't know. It's so complicated because like you see this and like you think, oh, it should sound like the instrumental, but at the same time it doesn't have to. But I don't know any other way to make it besides that. So that's the rap. You really gotta give credit to these to people, the producers, because like, oh my god, how did they make a full song? How? How did they do it? And the drum isn't even on sync, so. Okay, I have a crazy idea. You know, it'd be kind of funny if reverse was an option here. Is it? That'd be interesting. Wait, don't do it. How do you what does quantize mean? I wish I knew. Whoa, what did that do? It's a very different song. I think it just means to trim it. Is that it? That's all it has. What do you analyze? Get tempo? Like, I want to be very careful when what I do here because I don't know what I'm doing. Like, this works for a chorus, so I do like it, but I think it needs to be more. It's kind of funny because like I do have a good idea of what I want the part I just made to sound like with the repeating keys, but it's not gonna fit in this song. Like, even if I change this part, looking at me like this part, I don't think it would sound that good. Like, okay, I guess what I can do for today is just rearrange some things in the actual one, and just kind of I think we can make more progress tomorrow, but I need to have a more clear idea of what I want. So let me just go back to the OG one, or not like the one we made before. Yeah. So I don't want this. I'm just gonna mute it for now, and I'm gonna copy this. I said copy that, and then I'm going to put it here, and I'm gonna paste it. A little fast. Look, I think for today, this is the best we're gonna do. I'm not really sure what I accomplished in this stream. It is good though. It is good. I don't really know where to go from here. I don't. It is. I mean, no. I mean, it's good because he made it. It's good because he made it. Like I said, like I did already do a short revealing the lyrics, and essentially what we try to do is make an instrumental based off that, but. Oh wait, that part's a little weird. That part's a little weird. Hold on. Maybe we don't need it here. We don't need it here necessarily. Maybe I could put it there. It's a little. Maybe I don't know. That might be a little too crowded though. I don't like how clicky the piano sounds, right? Like I'm just it sound like it just isn't smooth. It doesn't sound like a transition is good enough. But there's no gap in between. It's just because you play the key separately 6 times, so like it sounds clicky. Like, okay, maybe you could fix this by like changing it to be just like to just be like one of these. So what if I did like this? I mean, I guess, but like, why? Like at that point, like, what's the point of it at all, right? Oh wait, what? Oh no, we're good. Okay, so this is pretty good. It sounds good. I'm still a little bit unsure. That's how. Yeah, no, you're right. I think I don't really know what you're responding to, but you're assuming you're talking about something I said with the music. You're probably right. I kind of forgot what I just said. I don't know. There's really not. I just can't go much farther, right? Because I already showed him. Wait, were you here for this, by the way? Were you here, Kakashi, to hear how the whole song sounds? I mean, Kakashi, if you'd like, I can show you the very, very, very rough demo of what the whole song sounds like in my head. In my head, not in the instrumental, because those are two very different things. Is what I learned last week. But it is the rough draft of what I want to sound like. There's not much else I can do with it today without the help of the one. But that I think I did something today. Maybe I kind of just got a clear idea of what I wanted to sound like, so I know what to tell him tomorrow or today. I guess I don't know. We'll see. A little, yeah. I think you watched the short. I know, but hey, if you, I think I had to leave in the middle. I mean, look, if you'd like to, I can show it to you. That is just a draft though. It could change a lot just depending on what he wants it to sound like. Because honestly, I'm a little bit unsure of it myself. Like, this is supposed to be a rap, so. Like, there's a lot of ideas I have. I just. What? What does that mean? But what was I saying? I don't remember already. I'm a little tired, to be fair. But bro, what the frick? Oh, right. I have some ideas of what I want to tell him specifically now. So maybe that's exactly what I need to do. I just needed to do here. So, for example, this part, 365 days, what can possibly occur? Like, you would expect some drums there, right? Like, right? So, yeah. uh, so I think I have a bit of a clearer idea of what I want to give to him. But, yeah. But yeah, okay. Okay. Let's see. Some parts I definitely will get rid of. I think it's pretty clear I cannot rap, which is sad because we gotta take it step by step, day by day. No, but we have to rap. Sorry, not this time. It's just too ambitious. Okay. In theory, what I want to do is that the best way to approach this is if I can get this song to sound good by myself, it means that I can ask other people that I know to sing too. I think as cool as it'd be to tell people, yo, I want you to sing a song with me, it would be irresponsible because I can't even handle this myself first. But I had to be able to handle this myself first before I ask other people. But it does sound good though. Like, that is true. Well, okay, no, not sound good. The lyrics sound good. Doesn't mean I sing them well. Two different things. But yeah, but I think that's pretty much all I'll wrap up today. Kakashi, once again, if you want to hear the song, I can play that for you real quick before we go, because I know your schedule is a little different than Mercer's, so it's like you don't always join my streams, so that's okay. I'm not saying, of course, that's okay. I always appreciate you coming, but if you'd like to hear anything, you know, you can. I think that's basically all I have planned for today, though. This stream is mostly so that I could get a better idea of what I want it to sound like. Part of me does want to record the chorus with the instrumental, but I kind of want to finalize more things with the one, but if before doing that, so maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I guess. I guess. But the rap is not happening. This part is good though. I do like this part. This part is good. I think we just gotta limit the amount of rap that's in this. And Kakashi, if you ever want to talk with the cage match, the cage lock squad, I know you don't have a Discord, but that is an option. Also, Instagram ? I'm not sure about that. Honestly, if you send me a YouTube comment, I'll probably respond at some point. But that's not as efficient. Like, YouTube doesn't have a YouTube chat feature. Anyway. So yeah, this is the full song, which is pretty cool. Like, you can read the lyrics yourself. And based on the short, you can probably picture how I would sing some of the other lyrics. But yeah. But I think that's pretty much what let me think. Is there anything else I need to do? There are 4 viewers now. So hey, 4 viewers. Shout out to y'all. I think one of them is me, and the other 2 are Mercer and Kakashi. Then who's the fourth one then? No, but let's see. I need to figure out how to rap. I don't know. There's a lot of things I need to. There's a lot of things I need to figure out with this, and I think I am ready to stream again with the one tomorrow, today, 24 in about 18 hours. But yeah, that will happen tomorrow around. We'll say in about maybe we'll say 20 hours, something like that. But whatever it is, thank you all so much for watching. Kakashi, Mercer, and whoever else is in the chat. You are all the best. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Yes, Kakashi, you have something to say? Let me see. Okay, but while you just to make sure I don't cut you off. I don't want to do that. Let me just send some messages to the one, telling him that I have a plan. Okay, I think I have a better idea. Have it going, Gumi. Okay. Yeah. I'll just want to make sure I didn't cut you off, Kakashi. So if you have anything to say, don't want to cut you off. But I will wrap up soon. Let me just since I'm here, I might as well just send the message to the one. I think I have a better idea of what I want the song to sound like. No, just wondering. The fourth. The fourth? Oh, I see. The song to sound like. Like if I really want to, I could just upload the full audio clip of me singing, but that's called spoilers, okay? I wanted to give a snippet, okay? But I can play it. Maybe I'll play. Okay, maybe I'll just play a little more. I think Mercer's already heard this, but where is it? Let me find it. I think my audio output should do. Oh wait. Oh, maybe it won't work from here. Oh, okay, I see. Will this work? Aha! It did. Okay, it did. But it might not be. It might be I think it's a separate track. What was I doing? Oh, right. Sorry, just one sec. Okay, yeah, so is this, oh wait, no, I don't know. Oh no, this is not the, oh, I see. Oh no, I know what I did wrong. Hold on. Un momento. I guess if I'm curious, I can probably check Streamlabs myself. Yeah, it doesn't even mark. Maybe it's like a bot, possibly. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, because Streamlabs doesn't even recognize the viewer, so I don't even know. The short, no, not the short. Dear Me in a Year PDF is crazy. Okay, and it's like the PDF of the lyrics. Okay, I'll play a little bit. cringe, but
Dear future,
nope.
having gone through pain, get inside for answers, but all I get is questions. The future still remains unclear. Dear me, in a year, you know it's kind of funny when you think about it.
This is a good part.
A year isn't that long, but there's so much that can happen. It's all so uncertain. So much can go right or go wrong.
There's a bit of auto tune here, so that's probably why it doesn't sound as bad as it usually does. But I don't hate it. So this is the logical next part. I probably want to get to here, but for tomorrow. But anyway, there's a kid. I think there's a Pokemon stream in like a few hours, so I'll probably see. Hopefully, I'll see you both there. But if not, that's okay. Once again, thank you all so much for tuning out. Kakashi, Mercer, you are all super. I'm super grateful that y'all tuned in. Hope y'all have a good one. Maybe I'll see y'all in a few hours. If not, that's okay too. Thank you all so much. Make sure to stay safe. Have a nice day. Peace out.